That's what I need to check before we start. Bloodborne. Upgrade items. World info. Guides. Equipment. Hey Wewessa, how are you doing? Character, general. What are they called? They're called like blood. Hey Xavier. They're called like bloodstone chunks, I think is the point that we're at. Oh, is that good or bad? It's been very snowy here. Hey Ivy. Oh, we'll call it 7? That's annoying. Nightmare of Menzies, Nightmare Frontier. Nightmare. Okay. So. Ah, I see. Wow. We are going to go and do Yahagul, I think. The 2 side bits we've got to do aren't necessarily impossibly difficult, but I think it's easier to do... Or am I wrong? Hope that went well. It's been very windy, but because of the sort of way that my flat kind of links onto the flat next to me, it's not actually necessarily... Damn it. Hugely windy. Hello. Where I am. Which is nice. Hey W. So yeah, like, it is very windy, like, in Scotland generally. But in, beautiful. Man harmed. 2 dogs. Two dogs moving in perfect unity. I'll have a look when I'm done with the stream. Okay, so... Damn it. If the dogs get respawned, I'm gonna be insanely angry. Okay, that guy up there has been respawned. A little bit of snow isn't too bad at least. Okay, we need to take on this guy. It's a shame they don't respawn the... Is there a dog there? You know, what if we don't? What if we just don't, you know? What if we, like, don't? I mean, technically, I think this is, definitionally, because of the wind speed, this is actually a hurricane, not a storm. Which is fun. So this is the area where the bonfire was when we first came here. But it is no longer. Now there's 3 hunters here. Yeah. It's a storm. Is there anything new down this way? Obviously this is the way that leads to Oh, you weren't here before. Okay, this is a bad location for fighting this guy. Would you like to come to the stairs, please? This is perhaps an even worse position to be fighting this guy. Just let myself get full damaged. Okay. Thank you, Ivy. I tried to fix it. I did my best. Honk, honk. Oh, is my camera being fucky again? So, what has happened with my camera? What has happened with my camera, gamers, is I have, the lamp in my room, like, has got dimmer. I think it's near the end of its life. And in getting dimmer, it has, kind of messed up. It's just the, I just hallucinated a guy running in front of the stream. Bloodstone chunks, okay. Yeah, I might use a different, it's aesthetic currently, when it, aesthetic chat is probably not necessarily the best option. But, it's just the regular light. It definitely did go dim. I need to replace the light bulb, but that's a once the storm has finished problem. Okay, these guys. So this is where when we got kidnapped here the first time we woke up. That's exactly how you sort of start a sneak attack, is you do that, then you try and lock on and... Oh fuck, then you get grabs. Yeah. Then you get sort of hit backwards slightly because you don't have enough stamina. Okay. Then you do a big hit. You do a big swing. And it's nearly dead. And it's dead. I probably could. The thing is that it's probably just easier for me to get a new bulb for the camera. Not for the camera, for the light, which is something I will be doing anyway. Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon, uncover their secrets. No memory if that was there last time. This is an entirely option area. There's like no requirement for us to come here. Is this still empty? Or are there enemies here now? Oh, so many bloodstone chunks. We can definitely upgrade our weapon at least one level now. But yeah, it'll be fixable. It's just a question of me having to go and buy a new light bulb probably. But like, it hasn't... I've been reticent to do it because the light hasn't completely gone and like light bulbs are expensive. Oh, you dropped an item. You dropped a lower level upgrade item. It's okay. So, next, did you drop an item? You didn't drop an item. Are these the upgraded version of... Oh, hello. You got a flamethrower? They flamethrower now? Oh, heavens. Heavens, there's 3 of them. Fucking hell. Uffa duffa. Uffa duffa indeed. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh yo yo. I forgot. Okay, another fun thing about these 3 guys is unlike basically every other hunter enemy we've met thus far, these guys do not despawn. Thank you for the 2 bloodstone chunks and thank you for the drop. We love a meats back on the menu. Now realistically the easiest thing to do here is just run through instead of staying and fighting. You can run through that even amending the camera and then sort out whatever follows us through the door. Exactly like that. Okay. Are you coming for me? Nah, you're bored. So, I suppose the issue we have here is we've got to fight 3 guys. Which implies it's a sort of axe. Yeah, and the other issue with these 3 guys is there's not a way to aggro one of them without aggroing all of them. Now, at the very least, what we could do is run, grab... oh, I remember the fucking cheese for these guys. There is a cheese for these guys. If they slowly follow us down here, we... Oh, wait, the enemy down here is not going to be dead anymore. Oh, no! I meant to lock myself in here and then fight them from outside. Well, that went even worse than before. Maybe I didn't really care about those 18,000 runes. I mean, that's not that much money late game, is it, really? Ignore that that also cost me healing items. So, like, theoretically, we can peg it back to that cell, get our souls back. Yeah, we got that guy's upgrade items once, so we're not getting them again. Oh, come on! Well, we might not be getting them back anyway at this rate. Well, they're gone anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter now. Heavens. That's exactly how you want it to go when you're running through some enemies. I don't know where the lady spawning these ones is either. I think she's a lot further in. The annoying thing about your Hogul second attempt is we will later unlock shortcuts and shit. But that dog technically has the... Oh my god. Not again. Not again. That dog technically has the 0 souls that we lost. If you dare. Dog harmed.
Oh dear, oh me, oh heavens, bless me soul, oh lord, heck.
Oh no, am I doing British sounds? Is that what I'm doing? Okay, so, here, we don't care for you. You don't really matter. And then if we sprint all the way back here... Are they following us? Yes, they're following us. Eva, come on. We unlock the door that lets us... Okay. It's one of those free. They're all on Amazon Prime Instant Videos, so... All of 3 of them work. It will be one of them. I haven't necessarily decided. They're all fun. Well, fun might be the wrong word. They're all kind of bad films that should be interesting topics for a movie night. Now we can actually go a step further. And we're going... Oh my fucking god. Sorry, my... Yeah, Underworld, Bloodborne, and Clash of the Titans. Good chow. In terms of the actual route I need to do here, there is another kind of shortcut we can lock down this way. Don't trust these wheels. Yeah. So now we've unlocked the shortcut back to here. So now we've saved ourselves having to... It's either going to be Bloodborne, Underworld, Rise of Lycans, or Clash of the Titans. Those are our 3 options. What we're doing here, by the way, is we're aiming to sort of unlock the shortcut lift. Behold, a pale blood sky. Which is somewhere around here, I think. Okay. Now that's the standard enemy we're fighting in this area. That's the Hagulai armor, that's nice. So when you first play through the area, this is as far as you can get to, and this gate ahead of us is closed. Now, somewhere around here, I think, is the way we can unlock the shortcut. There is a little more we could explore, but to be frank... Titans? 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 Okay, so she summoned some people. We're going to want to go just up here. Oh my god, it's chasing. We will then go in here where I feel deliciously safe. Okay. Ooh! Didn't whiff your shot that time, did you, brother? This I'm pretty sure leads to some kind of shortcut. Okay. Okay, just spin. Why don't I try spinning? That's a neat idea. You know what? That door seems awful safe right now. Seems less safe than it did. Where the fuck is the shortcut, Aoife? Oh god, you can fit down the corridor? Okay, it's fine. He didn't feel like he should have fit down the corridor, but he does fit down the corridor. But I think we're away and we're safe. I think we're away and we're safe. If we go down here, nothing. Where the fuck am I meant to be going? Up the stairs, further, more stairs. More blood vials. And this leads us to the magical teleporter. Sorry, this is my teleporting chamber, sir. You will leave me alone. There we go. Now the magical teleporter. There are some dogs outside the magical teleporter. That's fine. Because we can kind of just go around here. No. Fall off. Why is the lift not activating? No. Oh. Oh, I was worried for a second. Oh. And that unlocks the shortcut back to the start of the area. I love it when an enemy can't fit in the door. It's a good vibe. Also, there should be, if we haven't already picked it up, there should be some around here. I think we have picked it up. Is the iron helmet. Thank you for Lego your death noise. We then just go around up here and lamp. So we've now unlocked the boss run. It's not a short boss run, it's not the longest boss run in the game, but we've unlocked a boss run. And we can now go, ooh, there it is, to here. To get a level 8 Hunter's Axe. We can also repair our Kirk hammers if we need to, it's not a real. And then so. We've currently got a Tempering Bloodstone 2 on here. We can amend that to have something else in there. Like a Damp Bloodstone. We can give things like fire scaling and shit like that. Oh, we do have Triangle Bloodstones now. We will be bringing the rune to the hammer, but it's less urgent. So that gives big attack that's cursed. That's attack versus beast, so it's very situational. This gives us rapid poison on our weapon, which isn't amazing. This just increases strength scaling. This ups arcane attack, which is not great. That's up physical attack, and that's up physical attack. I don't think we can poison a lot of bosses, so adding poison to our weapons is kind of useless. And let's then check in on our thingy. So we got the rated HP one, we've got the Viscerals Restore more XP one, which is fine for the time being. Although we've then got more Blood Echoes and we've got Impurity, which doesn't really matter. I think Visceral Restores HP isn't necessarily useful at the moment. So I think for the boss fight, we might switch over to increased physical damage reduction increases arcane damage reduction. Because that'll be more useful to us. I do enjoy, coming from Elden Ring, I do enjoy being at a point where we can, and then we'll go Yahagul the first one. Oh, yeah. My ear. Oompa doompa. Let's slightly put them over there. Overextend my headphones slightly. That's probably more comfortable. So, what we do, we can see the golden path. We go, nyom, zhom. We, firstly, defeat man in wheelchair. He must die. We then don't get hit by Mr. Pirate. I should have bought blood vials as well in case we die. We are then dropping down midway through this elevator. I said we're dropping down midway through this elevator, which will involve killing some dogs in the process. There's a second dog. The dog is guarding the door we need to go through. Okay. The dog has cost us at least one blood vial. Not ideal. We now go to here, which lets us teleport. From the teleporter, we're in this wonderful little chamber. We can go down here to a bridge, or we can go over here to the lady. Haha, this is where you live. Maiden harmed. We can then go yomp. And safely make our way into the boss arena. Ready for one of the most simultaneously good, disgusting yet great boss intros from Soft I've ever done? Because I sure am. So this is the kind of like peak of the summoning motif the game has had going on. The six of these ladies together can come together and summon. They can make the moon into a black hole. Shuts them. Bleh. It's Mr. Drippy. Hello. So I think this is like a human attempt at creating a great one. One of the factions in the game have created this friend. I like the guy on top T-posing. Now before we fight the One Reborn, where are the stairs? We need to go through some stairs. Where have the stairs gone? Are they at the other end? They're at the other end. That's fine. We can take getting hit once. That's entirely fine. The One Reborn can't hurt us here. We have to kill some ladies. Now the One Reborn... Okay. Need to be careful because the One Reborn... Essentially, if we don't kill these ladies, they'll be shooting at us the whole time, which is not ideal. So, unless you're like a speedrunner, this is kind of a precondition to doing the boss fight, is that you kill the 6 Bell Maidens before you do the boss fight. Which is naturally an exciting addition to any boss fight. Now the one we run will chase us around as we do this. But that's fine, that's the preamble to the boss fight done. Now we can fight the one we run. We have 18 things left. This is a enemy we can break its limbs. Yeah, we'll do it. So kicking attack. That's it, summoning some bodies. Oh yeah, we need to break the end of it. Oh god. Is this the vomit it does where like it? Okay, it's angry. Okay. We now need to run away because it's done a big vomit. Oh god, right, let's stop being hidden. Let's stop being hidden by its big random explosions that this guy does. It's forming an orb. I forget what the orb does. Yeah, it's largely just dropping bodies on me. I've forgotten what the vibe is with the run move on. Is that a limb break? That's a limb break. Okay. And you can simply just beat this one quite easily. What a chill little guy. That kind of explodes into a delicious mess. What a... We may as well just go straight ahead from here. I don't think we get punished for allegiances to the Republic, to democracy. We come into this room of guys. The guy room, if you will. It takes us back to lecture building. But now, we're on the other floor. We're on the top floor of lecture building. With stronger versions of the slimes. These guys still drop a ridiculous number of souls? Not particularly. They drop 1,000 souls, which is like good, but it's not an insane number. Six sedatives. Nice. Getting hit by these slow moving. Yeah, we love fighting. Their canonical name, like the name these guys get given is Slime Scholars, which is incredible. It's like a good concept, good name. This is the upstairs bit of the room that kills the FPS of the game. I can't remember if there's anything of value in here. I think they do. Do they realise that I'm in here? I can't remember. Now I've remembered I'm fighting. I'm sort of pottering around with a slightly obscene number of souls. Yeah, these people are like incredibly well published in like all sorts of journals. This is kind of just a preamble area. But yeah, the point of Bergenworth. This is basically the other half of Bergenworth. Honk, honk, honk. There we go. I still am kind of haunted by the time that I went to the Disney store in London and they had a bunch of 25th anniversary Flubber merchandise. For all of the Flubber heads out there. All you Flubber heads out there buying your Flubber merchandise. Is there a giant over here? No, I haven't imagined there's a giant over there. There is a giant over there. We gotta kill these like Uncle Fester looking. I think they fully just stole the model of Uncle Fester from Fester's Quest. You know Fester's Quest? You know the hit game Fester's Quest? I should play Fester's Quest. Note to chat, Aoife should not play Fester's Quest. I think the weird thing about Fester's Quest is it's a Addams Family game that came out pre the Addams Family film. Like it came out in the gap between the TV show and the Addams Family film. Like the sort of Addams Family void. And yet someone was like, yeah, you know what? I think Fester's Quest is what we need right now. Communion. What does communion give us? Oh, that's the one that gives them all. Yeah, doing like a tight 15 minutes of observational comedy about Fester's Quest, a game I've never played and only sort of know of, is really what the world needs right now. Okay, I'm vaguely gonna concentrate for a second while I repel this guy. I love playing sort of baseball with this man. Honk. But you know who we haven't visited in a while? Our good friend Patches. Do you want to say hi to Patches? Oh my god, yeah, just 15 minutes of like, oh my god, I can't believe Uncle Fester is invading, hello Patches.
This cannot be. You cannot be.
They made him a spider in this one.
Lord Amygdala?
You killed Lord
How did
Amygdala?
this come to pass? Do you think ill of me? Oh, it pains me to hear it.
Yeah, Patches is a spider in this one.
Now, it's now. Well, you weren't to know, and it was
And this is classic sort of begging.
no matter. Such details are trying. Let this. Oh, doubt me not, sweet compeer.
And that gives us the plus 15% max stamina rune, which is really good. And also a shortcut between the two lamps, which technically means this is too short an area to ever need the shortcut. I don't think killing Patches gives us anything. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's any benefit to killing Patches in this one. May as well kill all of these guys because they have like good soul drops. Relatively. Like, until we beat one more boss, this is the best possible grinding you can do, I'm pretty sure. There's not anything in here other than lore. Free third chords. Oh yeah, that's the bit saying that you need to get the free chords in order to... The nameless moon presence beckoned by Lawrence and his associates Pale Blood. This is essentially the how you fight the bonus extra boss of the game room. Let me just check if there's any more. It looks like there's an item glow over here, but I don't think there is. I think that's just like the lighting. Zoop. I've definitely seen the animated one from the 70s or 80s or whatever. I've seen that one because it's got awesome wells in it. Welcome to the Nightmare of Menzies. We should watch one of the Bay Transformers films. I think that's a good shout. This is the final area of the game, by the way. There is a lamp not too far from here. We'll be hearing the baby cry. Are these the versions who drop worms when they die? They are. So yeah, we need to be careful because these guys do drop worms and the worms are a bloody pain to kill. They're a right hassle to kill those worms. Ooh. But the first bit of this area has a sort of gimmick, which is there's a big glowing thing. If we're in the eye of the glowing thing, yeah, there's no Mr. Beast or Bluey. The two, which way Western Man? That is kind of like good wholesome content for kids, or like the worst evil shit you've ever invented in your life. Good hunter, what is it you desire?
Very well.
Let the echoes become yours. We can go all the way to 40 for that, which is pretty good. I think 40 is as high as we need to go with Vitality, really. We'll now channel into... And we'll buy one bullet. The one bullet is important. How many upgrade items do I have at this point? We got 4 chunks, so we're not all the way. Is this grave still... I could go do the side content, but I kind of want to get as far as I can in the base stuff. We can also unlock the item you need to get to plus 10 in this area. But the deal with this bit is if we get caught in the glow... If we get caught in the glow, we get frenzied. And these guys all drop worms, so we can't really hide in the these bits for too long, but that's fine. Honestly, you can just run past them. There's no real downside to running past them. As I said, you can just run past them. There's no real downside to running past them. They'd be jumping. There might be stuff of value here. Who can say? When I first played this game, I spent maybe an hour on that one stretch we've just run through. It's not worth it. I hope so. Oh my god, are you seriously following me all this way? That's kind of absurd. You're not meant to be this far. This is the spider's domain. This is the domain of the spooky, scary spiders. Okay, now you spawn your worms. I blurred your grud, Jen. Welcome to the Spiderland. There's giant spiders in this section. They're pretty spooky. Arachnophobia warning for the next couple of minutes. We should be pretty quick through this section. Hopefully. Can also just skip past them, is the thing. Yeah, let's just... I love dinking my weapon on the wall. Yeah, I've got to a point, because I've played this game before, I'm less inclined to, like, explore every nook and cranny. I'm very much in a... sort of my... if I need to beat certain bosses to beat the game... Well, not beat certain bosses, we're doing all the bosses, but... I'm conscious of the fact that over the... There we go. So, we've now got one of the final sort of NPC type bosses, section fight thingies with this brother. There we go. Oh god, he's vaping. Again, this is a we could run past him situation, but... Okay, he's now... He's gone back to his vape. Let's get stuck on the wall, Aoife. Come on, that uses ammo. You can't do that. Okay, there we go. Oh, fuck off. You've got that attack? I'm kind of spamming my attacks slightly there. There we go. Whew. So we will eventually come back here because, like, the big circle that takes us to the level 10 upgrade item brings us here, but... I think this is also... Up here... No, it's not up here. Somewhere around here is the first kind of shortcut for this area. If I can remember where that is. The enemy in this area are these little freaks. As far as I remember, if we don't hurt them, they won't hurt us. Don't know why the camera does this here. Oh my god, the enemies that we ran away from and we reset, they're now being just sucked completely dead. By us being here. Oh. Yeah, maybe I'm good. Just taking my time doing that one. Like, there might be a couple more items, but like, in terms of the main bit. So essentially there's a big brain. The big brain is looking over the whole.
What is it, Hugh? Very well. Let me.
The big brain is looking over like kind of the whole, yeah, this thing has strength. Almost everything scales better with strength than it does with skill. The big brain inflicts frenzy to them, so what we were seeing was essentially them dying of frenzy, but because of the way the game was processing it, it was done kind of weirdly. So now we go to, it's not that one. We go to Murgo's Loft Base. So, we are nearly there. We're not going to do the final sort of non-endgame boss of this area, because we've got the most annoying puzzle boss ever invented by FromSoft, other than... This is one of the most annoying bosses FromSoft have ever done. In the next... as the boss of this area. This is a mid-boss, because there's two bosses technically here. I don't know why this lift breaks the camera. I don't know what's going on with it, but... These guys are just sort of pitter-pattering around. I don't think they're necessarily dangerous. But the sounds of them pitter-pattering around are... Maybe they're not actually aggro. They might be chill if you don't touch them. Yeah, maybe they're chill. The cameraman did have a bad day. Sorry, brother. Yeah, I think they're actually chill if you just ignore them. And that's a lesson to you all. Some, like, you don't need to kill everything. Some blue juice. There we go. This is like the big version of them. Oh god, now they're aggroed. I love how spin. I love how ridiculous spin. I love playing baseball with enemies. Don't fucking shoulder charge me, pal. They're now all... These guys are giving rise Son of Roman anyways. I hope they're romanceable. Well, they're dead now, so... Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Now this is a bit where... There's one of them who will try and push you off. So you do have to take care. One of them I think is hiding behind here. Their whole aim being to push you off. These guys have like a specific shove attack. Like the whole point of this guy's moveset is this one guy who can shove you off. And not in a fun way. This one is a fun hat. Exactly, it's so rise. Oh yeah, these ones have. These ones are ranged. As was intended. We're free. We're home free. Now, we do have to go back there later for something, but that doesn't really matter for the time being. That doesn't really matter for the time being. We can come back there later. It's pretty easy to get to. We now do get to one of the weird designs, because we're in full nightmare mode now. Dogs and crows, the two base enemies of the game. What if they were one guy? What if dog crows and crow dogs were a thing? Is this a reference to the very obscure American legal case Ex Parte Crow Dog? Who can say? But yeah, so now there's crow dogs and dog crows. And we put them all down like the dogs and crows they are. And here we have the shortcut back to the start level. Yeah, doing my 5 minutes of stand up on like a tight 5 minute on like a state level American court case, which was ruled, I'm pretty sure, in something that vaguely improved Native American rights. Let's actually check what Ex Parte Crow Dog was. Ex Parte Crow Dog. It may have been Bone Dog. No, Ex Parte Crow Dog was a landmark 1883 Supreme Court case where basically Crow Dog, a member of the Brule brand of Lakota Sioux, was shot and killed Spotted Tail, a Lakota chief. The tribal council then dealt with it according to Sioux tradition, and Crow Dog paid the dead man's family sort of as sort of was Lakota tradition. But the US authorities were like, no, you've done a murder. You can't do that. So they sentenced him to death and hanged him. The defendant, he was then like, I need habeas corpus, as you don't have jurisdiction to try this case because it's already been tried by the tribal council. The court was then like, yeah, that's true. And he was released. So it kind of established that tribal councils and Native American law overrule US law in some cases. That's sort of, I don't know how to, the concept of turning like that legal case in particular into like a tight stand up, tight 5 of stand up is kind of extremely funny to me, but no idea how you would do it. I'm not that clever. But what we're going to go do now is fight the least fun boss in this game. And that's not because he's like annoying to fight. He's not got like difficult. Yeah, starting my cancellation arc by being like racist, but in a way that like you could only be if you were like very knowledgeable. Like the sort of like Victorian academic racism. They're like, I have learned. I may be racist, but I can tell. I recognize the differences between the various different Native American tribes, and you, my friend, I know specific ways I can be racist against you. Welcome to the boss arena for. Let's ignore these guys. They don't count. They don't matter. The worst boss in the game. Exactly. Hoss. Or some say Cossum. May you hear our prayers. Oh, we will not abandon the dream. None can catch us. No one can stop us now. Presumably there are people who are like scholars of slurs. There must be at least one person whose whole thing is like, I'm a scholar of slurs. Okay, so the deal with this room, the deal with this is we have to essentially chase, these guys respawn, so there's no point killing them at all. We have to chase Mikolash into this room here, where he will then become boss fightable. He has like 2 attacks. They're both really harmful. Yeah, essentially the aim is to not get hit by one of his attacks, so they will one-shot you. If you get hit by a Cool Beyond in phase 2, you're dead. So like, this is just a case of kill the guy, don't get hit by his puppets. She says very much getting hit by the puppets. Phase 1 isn't too bad, it's phase 2 that gets harder. Don't stand directly in front of him. He'll then pretend to be dead. He's got like a cage on his head. He'll then go like tee hee hee.
Majestic.
Tee hee hee.
Hunter, even in a dream.
And we can be like, oh, but Mikolash, I know where you live. And we kind of zoom up these stairs. There are crossbow guys. Who we will get shot by, of course, naturally. It's an important part of the boss fight to get shot by that guy. And then we enter the second bit of the boss arena. This bit's even more annoying. Now there is a cheese you can do here. Where he'll jump into there. Now, instead of going to the room the thing wants you to do, we instead go to the essentially drop-down balcony for... Oh, and he'll start moaning. Let me just... Shut up. We need to equip some things. We probably don't have the items we need for this. But theoretically, there is a cheese we can do that means we don't have to do the actual second stage boss fight. Now, what I need to do is remember... I think what we do is we go down here. We go down here. He'll be standing in this room. And essentially he will run out the mirror. Oh, never mind. Aoife fucked up the cheese. Because what you're meant to do is just chase him, and then he'll come into this room, which is the final boss fight room. But I've done something. Oh, there he is. Have I broken him? It is also possible to fuck this up in some, like, genuinely... No! Aoife, you're not fucking up like that. The really annoying thing is he can respawn these guys. But I don't know if I can actually poison him. You might not be able to poison him. This might be essentially a waste of time. Because if I can poison him, this saves us having to do a slightly more annoying fight. Where's he gone? I've broken him in some new and fascinating ways. These guys are now getting to the point where they're respawning. Maybe if we kill them, he'll come back. This is exactly how you're meant to do this fight. Like, I think even if I was able to poison him, I'm hitting him. Oh wait, have I fucked him like this? This is a bad dream. Because what you're meant to do is drop down into the library, hit him, and then, I've broken him in like a quite interesting way. Things like this do get patched. Like, he was more broken on like an earlier version. But what's meant to happen is you're meant to drop down on him. He'll then run into here, close the gate, and then you're meant to drop down. But instead he just wants to moan for a bit. And like, he won't be anywhere else because he teleported back into the mirror. Let me run away as far as I can from this room. Oh good, we're at the point where these guys... I might end up using up all my healing on. He's not back, which is bad. Have I permanently broken the fight? Usually he would teleport back. Okay, let's try something else. Oh, he's down here. This might fix it. No, that hasn't fixed it. He's gonna go back to the mirror. Okay, maybe he didn't go back to the mirror. Where the fuck has he gone? What is he doing? Okay. Yeah, because that's the drop down you're basically meant to do onto him. Oh, there you are. Now we hit him, so that will force him to teleport. I think he teleported up here. Because I've got a weapon with quite a bit of range, we can... Oh, and now he's trying to fix his own... There we go, he's fixed his own thingy. And now we go up here, round here. Watch him, watch...
Excuse me!
Now, if we get to the point where he, decides to... Now what we'll do is we drop on his head. Okay, there is one... Okay, that was a pretty good dodge, all things considered. Do we enjoy what the camera's doing here? Because I really... Ugh. Okay, heal the fall because we're in a... Can you stop, please? You like genuinely don't understand how fucking nervous I am right now. Because the amount of shit we have to redo if this fucks up. Okay. He's dead. We did it. Jesus Christ. Truly. I mean, I tried to cheese him and that broke him. But truly one of the bosses of all time. And he does have incredible voice acting. That's like the one thing he has going. Oh.
Ace! Together! Strong!
We did beat him to death. And it was only with your encouragement that we managed to beat that man to death. Now, I think we'll probably get to the lantern and leave it here for today. We've done 2 bosses. We've got, in the base game, okay, we go, I think all of the guys should be dead now as well, which is nice. In the base game we have, how many bosses? We've got 1 boss before the end game, and then 3 optional bosses, and then the 2 end game bosses. So we've got like 6 bosses to go. Then the DLC as well. Will we have this game done before January? Probably not at the rate we're playing it. Is that okay? Yeah. We've got almost all of the annoying gimmick bosses out of the way now. How many 5s? See, and almost like 10k now when you buy is like 14. We're at the point where we're running low on... Where if we start running low on them, things will be bad. We also can go... Yeah, I think that's good for today. We've done 2 bosses. I don't want to tire myself out on Bloodborne, so we might do something else. I don't know if tomorrow I might stream tomorrow and Sunday. I want to do at least 1 stream. We'll probably do 2. If we do 2, one of them will probably be Bloodborne. If we do 1, then it will just be something else. Maybe Sonic. Maybe it's finally time to turn on Sonic Adventure. Anyway, gamers, thank you very much for coming. Have a good evening. For those of you who are watching the movie, I'll see you in about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes for the movie. And bye-bye. Oh. Exactly. A Puritan Sonic Adventure, as things should be. Bye. Oh, it's chilly. Let's actually press the end streaming button.